What is up, and I welcome each and every one of you back to a brand new video. I hope you're all having fantastic days, and if not, I hope I can make your day just a little bit better. Before we get started, as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Did I tell you guys to subscribe? Because that is something you should definitely be doing. We are back at it again. This time we are looking at the top 9 most annoying things to happen in a Civilization game. Yes, that is right. Civilization is a fun game. It's great, have some fun with there are so many things that are just so annoying, and these are the top 9 most annoying things. Let's get into it. Number 1, the forward settle. Yes, do you just hate it? You're building your empire, you got all these pins placed, you're about to absolutely just dominate the game. You're gonna get like 3 industrial zones that are like plus 15 adjacency or something, and all of a sudden Rome comes in, plops down 4 consecutive cities, completely ruining your entire empire. And you're just sitting there like, oh, come on, Rome, come on, what the Rome, come on. Yes, that's pretty much exactly what happened to me. It sucks, right? It sucks, right? When the AI just ends up forward settling you for no apparent reason, like half the time they're going to lose the cities to loyalty anyway, despite the fact that the AI gets a bonus or something to loyalty in the early game. It's just crazy, man. Go settle your own land. It just doesn't make it. What are you doing? Go somewhere else. Don't settle near me. You completely ruined my game. Now I have to restart. Come on, man. Number 2 is grievances from defensive wars. So, somebody declares a surprise war against me. Persia declares a surprise war against me. I end up absolutely decimating their units because this is Civ 6 AI. Really not that hard to deal with. I go ahead, I take out 1 or 2 of their cities, as a consolation prize, maybe to shore up the frontier a little bit, get my yields, a little bit of reparations, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden I get completely denounced and dogpiled on by just the entire World Congress, enemy civilizations that aren't in the game even, civilizations that haven't even been released by Firaxis, all just end up denouncing me, and then, oh, you warmonger. What do you mean, warmonger? I'm defending my. Why were you in the attack? Oh my god, it just pisses me off when that happens. Number 3, natural wonders in useless spots. Now, I love the Galapagos Islands. I love the Bermuda Triangle because they give you so much science. They can quite literally carry your science game throughout the early game and even parts of the mid game until you start getting universities out. But how do you expect me to work the Galapagos Islands? How do you expect anybody to work the Galapagos Islands when they are out in the middle of the ocean with no land within 10 square feet of the... It just doesn't make it easy. There's no land within 10 nautical miles of the Galapagos Islands. Why is it even in the game? Is it just to get me to make videos like this? Just, oh my... I don't know. What's the point of spawning it in the game? I'm done. I don't know what to do anymore. Galapagos Islands? No, you're not getting the Galapagos Islands. Why is it in the game? Just to torture you guys. Pretty much. Yeah, it's literally the only reason it's going to be in the game most of the time. It just doesn't make any sense. The other one is AI agendas. Now, I have three really big AI agendas that really tickle my nipple, I guess you could say. Number 1 is damn Catherine. Listen, Catherine, buddy, I'm trying to tell you, I don't have the technology for spies, so please leave me alone. I'm not going to be able to literally physically get any sort of spies, and now I'm being denounced because I don't have any spies, even though I can't get any spies. It just doesn't make sense. And then we have Rome. The AI on deity starts with 3 cities. You meet him, he immediately berates you for, oh, why don't you conquer more land? I don't know, Mr. Trajan. Maybe it's because I didn't start with 5 free cities like you did. And then Alexander, why aren't you at war all the time? I could literally be in a war, finish off the war, and then the next turn Alexander's like, hey, you know what would be cool? If you were in a war. Why aren't you in a war? You're getting denounced. In fact, no, that's too good for the likes of you scum, not being at war 24/7. You know what? No, I'm gonna come at you with my Hippaspis, my Hittyroi. I'm coming at you with the entire package. Come here, bitch. Yeah, I just hate these 3 AI agendas specifically, and yeah, pretty much that's all I have to say about that. The other thing, would you be interested in a trade agreement with England, was the most annoying phrase etched into every Civilization 5's player's mind from England in Civilization 5. And now, it's even much worse now. Every 3 turns, the AI asks you for the exact same deal. It's not even a, Oh my, it's not even a question. They ask you for something stupid like, give me 5 of your luxuries and I'll give you 3 gold per turn. You're like, no. They literally come back in the next 2 turns and ask for the exact same thing. I mean, come on. I said no the first time. What, you think magically you're gonna come the second time and I'm gonna be, oh yeah, sure, you know what? I know I said no the first time, but I completely changed my mind. You know what? Here, just take my entire empire for like 3 gold. Yeah, like not even gold per turn, just like 3 red. Yeah, no, it's fine. The economy will take it. Yeah, no, I'm not. Stop it. At the very least, if you're gonna ask me every few turns, change up the offer a little bit, right? Just put on a disguise or something. Like make it like 4 gold per turn at the very least. Come on, AI, you can do better than that. Number 6 is the AI randomly denouncing you. You meet an enemy civilization. Oh, hey, there's new people we've met. Maybe we can establish trading relations. Maybe we can help both our empires. Nope. They immediately say they don't like the way your nose looks, which, it's a fair point, but I mean, you didn't have to say it. Come on. Like, come on right now. Like, you meet somebody, and the next turn, they immediately denounce you. They just plain don't like you. I mean, damn. It's like high school all over again. I mean, goddamn, plain don't like me. I mean, it makes sense. I can see why you said it, but you didn't have to say. I mean, come on, man. Oh, my God. The 7th is your AI allies attacking your suzerain city-states and no options to stop them. Like, there is no option to stop an AI from taking out a city-state unless you go to war with that civilization and take out his units and take back that city-state for yourself. And if you are allied or friends with somebody going after your city-state, just forget it at that point. Quite honestly, just forget it at that point. Like, the city-state is already dead. There's nothing you can do about it. It's just so annoying. Give me a diplomacy option to be like, yo, make peace with the city-state, and I will give you resources. It's just that simple. Or like, force make peace with somebody. It just doesn't make any sense how there isn't an option like that. The other thing, and my God, everyone's gonna love this. Everyone's gonna love number 8. Play the Aztecs. No one spawns within 10 miles of you. Play as France. And you got Mongolia to the north, Alexander to the east, Rome to the west, and to the south you got Montezuma. The map placement doesn't make sense 90% of the time. You play a nice peace lover. You want to play Portugal. You just want to make a trading empire. You just want to simulate. You want to play the Mayans, for example. You want to play somebody like Germany. You just want a Sim City, and you get all these warmongers starting beside you who are just licking their chops at your plus 15 industrial zones, just waiting for the first opportunity to take your cities. And meanwhile, you think, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll go Grand Colombia or the Aztecs or maybe somebody like Persia or the Ottomans even. And there is quite literally nobody who spawns within 50 tiles of you. It's just insane, man. The map making sometimes, it just makes me go oof sometimes. There's nothing to be done about it. But number 9, my allies baiting me into a war. You know, I decide to be nice, right? I go to the Inca. We've been friends all game. Yo, Inca, let's get a research alliance because I want more science. I want more technological advancements for the betterment of both our peoples. They're like, yeah, sure, we'll be allies. That makes sense. You go ahead, you go next to Rome. You're like, hey, Rome, let me get a religious alliance because I do need more faith and you're not really a competitor for a religious victory. So let me get that alliance. They're like, yeah, sure, real quick, we'll do that. 5 turns later, yeah, by the way, you've just been dragged into the Third World War. Literally, apparently the Incans and the Romans thought it would be a good idea to declare war on quite literally the entire world. And yeah, since you're our ally, you're going to be jumped into this without any input from your, yeah, no. It's literally impossible for you to break this alliance. It's as if it's a pinky promise, right? It's like you're not allowed to say, no, I'm not joining the war, even at the point of breaking the alliance. Like, no, you made the alliance, you're gonna die in this alliance, right? It's like an absolute cult, right? It's like an actual cult. You're in the alliance, you're in there for thick and thin. Like, it doesn't matter what your military strength is, you're going to be joined into this war and getting nuked by Gandhi in the next 5 turns. It's just that simple. And finally, number 10, diplomatic victory. We all know the diplomatic victory, right? 21 points to win, 20 points to win a diplomatic victory. Right? It's exactly like the game of 21. For those of you who don't know, in basketball, there's a game called 21 where it's essentially like every time it's like one on, pretty much, if you get the ball, you have to try to score. and everybody else has to try to stop you from scoring, and whoever gets 21 points first wins the game of 21, right? Up until about point 19, point 20, nobody cares about what happened. Nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about what you're doing. You know, it's easy to score in 21 when you have, like, no points. By the time you get 20 or 19 points, whoo, people, it turns into the actual NBA Finals Game 7. It's just, everybody just starts locking in on you. You're not scoring another point the rest of the night. It's the same thing in Civ 6. You get 17, 18 diplomatic points, nobody cares. Ho-ho, but by the time you're about to win a diplomatic victory, nah, everybody throws all the resources, and you get like negative 50 downvotes when it comes to diplomacy points. Therefore, you're going to lose like 5 diplomacy points now, and you have to restart the entire cycle. And every time it's the exact same thing. You get to 19 points, you can taste victory, you can absolutely lick the ass hairs of victory, and what happens? Yeah, they all just dogpile onto you. Every vote goes into no. Doesn't even matter what the AI wants, it's just no, no, no. You don't get to win the diplomatic victory. You don't win diplomatic victory in Civ 6, it just happens, pretty much. But yeah, that's pretty much, it's pretty much the 10 most annoying things I have in Civilization 6. If you enjoyed, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out a ton. We are on the quest to 6K right now. We're only like 150 subs away last time I checked. Can't appreciate the support enough. Thank you guys so much. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace.